bars on my camera, so let's hope it don't die. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I will be talking about what they don't tell you about the actual childbirth process. And while I am doing this, I will be doing just a little bit of my skincare. But yeah, so since I only have 2 bars, we need to go ahead and get started with this video. If you see me looking over here, it's because I did write some stuff down in my notebook so I didn't forget anything. And yeah, the first things I didn't know about the childbirth experience is after you know, deliver the baby, no one told me you also had to deliver the placenta. I initially thought that, oh, the placenta just comes out when the baby comes out. No one told me you actually had to put out the placenta, dry cleanse the first round, and then I need to order with my second cleanse. I'm laying there, you know, I got my baby or whatever, and then they're like, oh wait, you're not done. You gotta push out that placenta. I'm just kidding, that's not how it went. But yeah, you do have to push out that placenta. Another thing, the first poop you take after you give birth, it's very awkward. It can hurt for some people. For me, I was in awkward positions. Like, I had to keep readjusting myself. Like, some women even get constipated after they give birth. So it's kind of like, it makes it worse. Another thing that was kind of like something you're honestly gonna get over is the amount of exposure you have when you're in the hospital about to give birth, because it's kind of like no matter what, you're gonna have, you know, different nurses coming in checking different things, different nurses coming in asking you questions, filling out paperwork, and then, you know, you have shift changes and things of that nature. So you're gonna really get over the fact of the nurses seeing your vagina, because if we're being honest, it's normal to them. You know, that's their occupation. They see it all the time, every day. You do give birth, after the fact, they're gonna tell you, oh, they gotta do these massages on your stomach, and they have to feel where your bladder placement is. That hurts. I wouldn't say it hurts, but it's more so like uncomfortable. Like, they're literally pushing on your stomach and pushing on the top of your bladder. Your bladder moves out of place. But yeah, and they have to make sure basically everything is where it's supposed to be. So they have to literally press down on your stomach multiple times while you're there. And yeah, when you're in there for like your dilation level and like your where the baby's head is, they're literally, I kid you not, like this deep. Like, their whole wrist is in your vagina, no lie, because they literally have to stick it in there, see how far you are along with the dilation level, and see where the baby's head is. Another thing that I did not know is that you have contractions even when you're done giving birth. Like, after the whole birthing thing, you still have contractions. It does not end. I'm not sure about the time period of which you have them. Like, if it's like a couple days, a couple weeks, I'm not too sure about that, but you do have contractions even after you're done. Something that really like got me was the fact that you're not pushing, like, you're not pushing through your vagina, you're pushing through your butt. Like, when you push don't push like using your vagina, you push using your butt. It's weird. Really, even when you're pushing, you guys, it gets like so tiring, especially because there's different labor times. A lot of people, well, some people have a very short labor, some people have a long labor, and if you're having a long labor or even a short labor, labor can honestly get very tiring. Pushing can get very tiring. The first pee after you have a baby, it burns sometimes, but they do give you like a peri bottle. It's kind of like you spray it, like you put water in it, you fill it up, and as you're peeing, you squirt it down there, and it kind of helps soothe it and, you know, help you out with everything like that. Another thing, after you give birth, you are bleeding for like 4 to 6 weeks. For it off early, some people last the whole 6 weeks, some people last after the 6 weeks, some people are in between. It's really just your body and how your body. When I was like pushing and honestly just laying in bed, the further along I got like with the labor process, the more my back pain increased. It wasn't even my full back, it was like my lower back, and it was hurting insanely to where I could not sit straight up on the bed. It hurted. Mickey, say hi. Another thing, so this one, I don't really know if other people do deal with this, but for me personally, I have kind of like I have actually struggled with acne since I've been in elementary school. And when I was pregnant and I was doing my skincare and doing this, so beforehand I did start cleaning up my skin, right? It was doing good.